Gain insight into the latest governance issues from prominent thought leaders in corporate governance as Drexel's LeBeau College of Business Center for Corporate Governance presents Evidence and Perspectives.
The new Form 990 is the Internal Revenue Service's efforts to mandate some type of substantive corporate governance guidelines. So each nonprofit corporation has to annually file an annual report with the IRS, and that discloses financial information and other information that the public would want to know, particularly as it relates to public charities. The IRS recently implemented a new form that mandates disclosure regarding substantive corporate governance matters. For example, on the new Form 990, nonprofit corporations now need to state whether they have a compensation committee. And if they don't have a compensation committee, why they don't have a compensation committee. The Form 990 does not require nonprofit corporations to have a compensation committee, but it does require you to disclose what you're doing as it relates to certain corporate governance issues, particularly some that are very hot topics today among business community. So one of the other things that the Form 990 requires you to state is whether your board of directors has reviewed the Form 990 before it's been filed. And at many nonprofit corporations previously, the Form 990 was not reviewed in detail with the board of directors before it was filed. It was prepared by the treasurer or an outside accountant, and it really was not presented to the board before filing. I think now we're going to substantively see that officers of nonprofits present the information to the board, that the board takes an active, substantive interest in the information that's presented, and then make sure that the disclosure is in line with what they feel is appropriate for the corporation. I think we'll also see that boards of directors are going to take a more active role in corporate governance in making sure that they're able to answer some of these questions in a way that promotes a very positive appreciation of their corporation as it relates to corporate governance matters. So I don't think boards of directors are going to want to say that their board has not reviewed the 990 before filing, for example. And if they don't have a compensation committee, they're going to want to say what procedures or policies they've adopted that perform the same functionality as a compensation committee would.